So, dann legen wir mal los, oder?
May. A name that's both new and familiar.
Bekannt und unbekannt. Okay.
People who buy that think Smartwater raises.
I thought Member 4, Kakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here.
You're back!
Of course! This is a summit between 3 geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmay doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmay
du das
likes
nicht
snacks and
verstehst, wundert
pastries,
mich.
so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Of course! Go find her yourself. She borrowed the face flame to do some research as soon as she got here. Haven't seen a trace of her since.
Miss Ronmay is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
Ah ja.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ronmay is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herta's research partner,
Oh je.
Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Kennst mich schon. Eine Tratschgeschwindigkeit lässt Ultimate ins Gesicht. Frech.
Yeah.
Show your courage.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be? I commend.
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Schock.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism.
Alles klar.
Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen.
BTF.
I like perfect experimental specimens. Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before in the simulated universe. I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life.
Einfach mal
This
die
dessert is
Erde.
very delicious. Here, take half.
Teilt die ihr Essen mit mir.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too.
Fassen.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them.
Aha.
An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets. Huh? What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby. But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
Manipulier den.
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me. A stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like in the no-man's land I've ventured to in the past. Can you imagine a completely lifeless world? From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the horizon. Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world, and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and unimaginably difficult. My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed.
Yep.
Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment. A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote.
Super.
I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish. Does that bother you?
Ja.
I believe we will be able to be frank with each other, but that needs time. When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society. I don't know where it went wrong. They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired. In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms.
Okay.
This
Wir
has
wissen.
nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be.
So viele Köche verderben den Brei, ja.
I do trust you.
I don't believe you.
The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Stehe ich wieder. Stehe ich wieder
If
da
there's
drin.
nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or
Oi, oi,
discarded
oi, oi,
curios
oi.
or anything like that.
Ruhig, Brauner! Darf ich nicht sagen.
I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky... I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here. Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
There are so many people. This seems...
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society, a resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of life form cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame hurt to do? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy.
Am alle einknallen.
2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of molten cheese tart's absolute conviction.
Oh je.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be. You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron May's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ron May. Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron May has been. If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show.
Oh mein Gott.
I heard Madame Ronmay is very picky when it comes to snacks. Do you know what her favorites are?
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Wahnsinnig toll.
Ron May likes to listen to the space station radio. Some of us younger researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are.
Das wird,
Do you know
werde
her
ich auch jetzt
favorite
sagen können.
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't say
As expected. You look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Fies. Hab ich die schon angehört? Ja.
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ron May's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick up the... We need to... Yikes. Take a look at...
Huh. War doch schon. Hm. So gar keine. Also viele Likes wie du kannst. Hm. Sache. Hm. Ah, okay, ist das was passiert? Ah! Hüpft auf den Tisch.
So this is the little life form Ronmei made?
Wuff, wuff, wuff. Das ist wie so ein Sandsack. Ein kleines Säckchen.
I am humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
Dabei was Futter.
Wakaka! I'm a genius among geniuses! That was way too risky.
Okay.
Molten Cheese Tart says Madame Ronmei has finally recognized my ingenuity. Molten Cheese Tart says, does Madame Ronmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten Cheese Tart says, Madame Ronmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart. There's a kind of attachment reserved for the creator. To the world, you are but one person. But to me, you are the entire world. Oh, Madame Ronmei. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least express how you would like to follow Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean paste, would we?
Graue Bohnenpaste.
Oh, get lost and get as far away from here as you can. You see, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has always been fighting against gray bean paste in terms of flavor. The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart is a firm believer that people's lives need to be optimistic. They both hope to receive Madame Ronmei's recognition and have been working so hard. Of course. It's not like we have any followers of gray bean paste here. All the ones who came here to stir up trouble have been converted by us. They went from refusing molten cheese tart to loving it. This is called conceptual annexation of taste. It's genuinely puzzling, despite molten cheese tart's remarkable qualities. Why hasn't Madame Ronmay acknowledged it? It's clear that it yearns for her love. Love from the creator to her creation? Familiar love? Doesn't sound right.
Auf keinen Fall, ja.
Romantic love? Definitely not. I don't know. Expecting me to understand love is like asking me to map the farthest reaches of the universe. Remember, as long as love is your compass, you're on the right track. And in the wise words of the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart, love must be shouted from the rooftops. That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh? The Honorable Molten Cheese Tart has agreed.
Was? Ins Klo. Imagine. Oh man. Nichts hier. Okay. Und tschüss. Uh-oh. La la la.
You're here. Herta called Screwlum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me.
Oh, warum?
I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you.
Oh yeah.
Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check. All right, let's go.
Hi, Ron-May. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have a chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herda, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ron-May? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ron-May.
Yeah.
Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
The simulated universe is my home. I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ron-May?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
Mit Hertha. Okay.
What's wrong? You're not leaving. Female wears a fashionable scarf. I find her rather fascinating.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation, knowledge flows within it. Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known to me. His previous transgressions against humanity lead some to conclude he may be an inorganic entity. Affirmation, all beings, organic or otherwise, should value peace.
Right.
It appears I was
Oh, ich
overthinking
glaube, da
things.
dürfen wir jetzt reingehen.
Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. I see that you've recovered the life form in the master control zone. Thank you. Well done. No, you misunderstand. While Herta is tied up in meetings, you might find it more convenient to roam the space station. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion, and now my headache is stored there. She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored.
Ihre Kopfschmerzen.
Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
Okay. Ihre Kopfschmerzen sind darin gelagert. Alles klar. Bisschen irre ist sie schon.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Weg. Oder. Ups, er ist ein bisschen kaputt. Und tschüss, Fahrstuhl. Oh je. Auf geht's.
Buzz.
What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
War kaputt.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien species, galactic visitors. High risk zone. Buzz. Service staff, inorganic life forms. Permission status. Madam Ron May. Permission. Class 1, clearance zone. Buzz. Many esteemed guests. Buzz. May include dangerous persons. Buzz. Storage for Madam Herta's dangerous curios. Buzz. Madam Ron May's cultivated life forms. Buzz. Welcome. Buzz. Visitor. How can I help? Fry leftover rice. Buzz. Fry leftover rice. Welcome. Visitor. Conclusion. You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Assessment. Seeking directions. Buzz. Suggestion. Proceed to basement. Locate records of cultivation path. Buzz.
Okay.
Fry leftover rice. Fry left.
Ja, eine Kiste. Ach Gott. Ah! Hier gibt's wieder jede Menge. Oh, Aufzug. Nächste Kiste. Okay. Okay. Bisschen. Ah, da kommen wir ja durch, ne? Mhm. Also doch ein Questmarker folgen. Mhm. Und ob hier Kisten. Na, hier können wir nicht hergekommen. Okay. Ich glaube. Da mal lang. Mhm.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental, and sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
nicht. Hm?
This is the headache Ranmei mentioned?
Sind das die Kopfschmerzen?
It's just a different flavor.
Miau. Oh Gott. Aubohnenpaste.
I'm not one of Ranmei's recognized works. Too much negative energy. Don't like negative energy.
Oh yeah.
Why am I a failure? What's that noise? I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Okay. Uh-oh. Oh Gott! Ah.
Repay.
Mal sehen, wie es spannend ist. Hier.
Lend me your strength.
There's no time to lose.
Direkt
To guard and defend.
drauf.
Them.
Ult ins Gesicht, ne? Wie war das?
This thunder.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, der Ult. Einfach so alles kaputt. Okay.
We shall take back what we lost.
Wow, wow, wow. Ah, da ist das nächste Viech. Ich probiere es mal mit ihr anzugreifen. Ne? Huch! Was? Verschwindet einfach wieder.
Repay.
Existence is unity.
Troublesome.
Nothing major.
Some value, I suppose.
Lend me your strength.
Ult ins Gesicht.
It's pitiless.
Dann.
Show no mercy.
Schon Damage.
Life. A true marvel.
I commend.
Show your courage.
Eternal.
Oh, jetzt kann ich mal ulten.
Every petal in life's garden. All will be swept away by the wind. There's more to life. Existence is unity.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder.
I'll see you off.
Tschüss, Ulding.
Return!
Gut. Hä? Einfach zurückgeschlagen oder was?
Show your courage.
I commend.
Das war diesmal schneller als ich.
Is that it?
Das ist böse. Ja,
Nothing
komm.
major. Receive divinity.
Troublesome.
Eternal.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm.
Ho, ho, ho.
To guard and defend.
Mal direkt ulten.
Crush them.
Conflict is pitiless.
Show no mercy.
Boah. Ich bin schon weg, bevor er angreifen kann. Oh.
Life. A true marvel.
I commend.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
The final days that member number 23 Echa spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia. But that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Xandar, have you ever felt this lost? Or resigned?
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Ram-Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
Show your courage.
Some value, I suppose. Existence is unity.
Lend Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
You chose the wrong enemy. I underestimate. Receive divinity.
So this is the
Eternal
one of life.
The dead return!
Enjoying yourself?
Here is thunder.
I'll see you off.
We shall take back what we lost.
You are here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
Okay. Da werden wir wahrscheinlich eh hoch müssen.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Ja. Einfach geöffnet. Da oben. Aha.
Show your courage.
I commend.
Let's wait.
Sound lingers.
Aha.
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame
Wieder dieser
Ron May
Brater.
has permissions.
Reisreste. Braterroboter.
Permissions granted. Buzz.
Bratbereich.
Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. This function has been...
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach. And that is an emanator. I cannot comprehend
sie hat
what an
Scheiße
emanator
gebaut.
is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Daisy-Ron. I was able to see the beginning and end of the swarm disaster through the simulated universe, obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants, replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing,
Da würde ich auch niemandem vertrauen, wenn ich so viel Scheiße baue.
find a fitting assistant.
Aha.
Permission granted. Select from the below services. 1. Check. Madam Ron alien species. Man.
Seems like there's...
Permission.
That sound's coming from
Oh
above.
nein, jetzt werde ich gegen den kämpfen müssen, oder? Das draußen alles? Scheinbar ja. Oh. Ja. Ah, jetzt darf ich da hin. Okay. Ah.
Ja. Ja. Ja.
Tch. Einfach nicht sich umdrehen. Komm her. Ja, kann das hier ein bisschen besser.
Repay.
Existence is unity. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Oh, jetzt Ronjas Ult hinterher. Wäre cool.
Was that it?
Show no mercy.
There's more to life.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Ja, komm.
We've entered the storm. To guard and
Kann der
defend.
Gute gleich
Crush
holen.
them.
Conflict is pitiless.
Einer. Das hier. Besser als Löwen. Und tschüss. Alle weg.
Life. A true marvel.
Show your courage.
I commend.
Let's wait and see.
Einige. Ja, die schneller. Dreht sich auch einfach um.
Repay.
Eternal.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Here is thunder.
Nothing major.
Enjoying yourself?
Eternal
The dead return.
Ui.
Grace and elegance. Existence is unity.
There's no. I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
1,000 thanks.
Show no mercy.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
This battle is unavoidable.
Du kriegst keine Ult von vorne. Okay. Okay.
We shall take back what we lost.
I commend.
Huch, wo kam denn das jetzt her?
Troublesome. Your assistance is timely. We've entered the storm.
Echt jetzt? Warum? Hä?
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Bin ich gerade zur Tour gehangen?
Some value, I suppose. Eternal.
Lend me your strength.
Probier mal dich.
Follow my charge.
Probiert er einfach.
Pitiless.
Ich seh mal nicht.
Battles are chess games. No two are alike. I
One
commend.
Tour Black.
Show your courage.
Let's wait and see. Repay.
Troublesome.
Receive divinity.
Your assistance is timely.
Enjoying yourself? Existence is unity.
Mal gucken, wie viel Damage er uns macht.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Komm bitte Kritten. Ob ich nur Bruchschaden nehme.
A foregone conclusion. Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
Lord kommt's nicht mehr.
Life. A true marvel.
Eigentlich da wollte ich doch gerade hinlaufen. War ich vorhin. Oh, ja. Ah, jetzt geht's auch hoch. Dann untersucht. Ui, ui. Erde. Uh-oh.
There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Dr. Ratio!
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here.
Eine Runde gestört.
You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking.
So
Descend via
like.
the elevator. What you seek is there.
Uh-huh.
Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ron May's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to.
So.
My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable mistakes.
Gar kein Druck, nein.
That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication.
Mhm. Hast du einen Alabasterkopf?
Because I can't bear to see idiots. Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either. The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this.
Das ist alles, was ich ihn fragen darf. Och Mann, ich darf die anderen Sachen auch noch fragen. Oh, die Musik wird wilder. Heißt, ich muss jetzt kämpfen. Soll ich sie wirklich mitnehmen? Weiß ja nicht. Naja, werden wir ja sehen. Die jetzt anstellen. Wenn ich es verkacke, kann ich es ja immer noch mal machen. Was mit? Oh, der fährt mich bis ans Ende. Oh, hey.
Huge. The space station has an area this big?
Ein neuer Boss dann. Na, herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Let's wait.
Sound
I commend.
So. So, full bufft hier.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Wenn überhaupt einer überlebt, ist das ein Wunder.
Abyss flower, bloom. 1,000 thanks.
Kann man froh sein, dich dabei zu haben. Guck mal, dass das ohne Gepard funktioniert.
Crush them!
Crush them! Boah, gute Idee.
What do we have here? Pay attention.
You'll pay for this.
Hey.
Time is now. Lend me your strength.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Die Elemente passen ja schon. Außer seins. Er macht nur Damage. Hätte eine gewisse andere Person mitnehmen sollen. Oh! Eine Runde, glaube ich, noch.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Komm, der hört jetzt auf, hier genommen zu sein.
Lend me your strength.
Und gleich die Öl hinterher.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy.
Boah! War noch nicht mal Bruchschaden. Was war das? Einfach nur brutal. Die andere Elektro? Wahnsinn.
Allow me to see you off.
Oh! Don't hit her. Das ist aber ganz gut überlebt. Ah, der macht ja echt viel Schaden. Mittlerweile ist er ganz gut drauf. So, jetzt.
Nothing major. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will
Ja, viel
return.
Bruchschaden.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Ich stirb bestimmt.
Receive.
Was? Ja, gut, sie stirbt jetzt
So
nicht.
this is the warmth of life.
That which is seized must be repaid.
The time is now. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm.
So, mal gucken, was er jetzt reinhauen.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Here is thunder. Time for radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy.
Jetzt kriegt er nicht.
You hold some academic value, I suppose. Pay attention.
Uiuiui. Ja, so heftig rein. Ich möchte ihn nicht rausnehmen, auch wenn die Elemente nicht passen. Aber ich glaube, am Hängen würde das Ding zerlegen. Wird wahrscheinlich eh schief gehen.
Abyss flower, bloom.
So this is the warmth of life.
Receive divinity.
Resistance is timely.
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
All things are as one.
Uh-oh. Verlegen. Fies. Ja, jetzt sterben wir alle, oder? Einen nach dem anderen. Oh ja, noch leben sie. Genau, noch mal probieren hier.
To guard and defend. Crush them!
Ja, jetzt killen wir doch, oder? Ja, besondisieren wollten. Boah. Was ein Mistviech. Oh je.
Evildoer.
Evildoer. Das ist auch welche, oder? Ich weiß aber, was ich jetzt mache. Gar nichts. Barribränger. Einmal. Zweimal. Dreimal. Ja, doch, ich glaube, dich lasse ich bei. Eigentlich müsste das Schild ja reichen. Scheiße, dass die jetzt so angepuzzelt ist. Ah, jetzt ist sie nicht mehr Reicht das? Mein Gepard stark genug? Fragezeichen.
I'm with you.
Ich hoffe es eigentlich. Da. Haut rein, Babys. Gucken, ob es ist. Im Grunde möchte ich das nicht nochmal machen. Einfach drauf.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Die Schaden einstecken. Wird gleich sterben hier.
All things are as one.
Hätte ich jetzt, glaube ich, nicht machen müssen.
All will be
Wie
revealed.
was du Bruchschaden jetzt macht.
In lunar flame.
I hope you're prepared.
Stand down and I'll...
Ja.
You'll do.
To the clouds.
Ja, das ist voll.
You will know just. In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the will. We shall never fall.
Sword war.
Mit Buff wäre jetzt cool, Alter.
There's more to life than drawing breath. Pay attention.
Pay attention. Oh. Whoa.
The wind is rising. Cloud kites, formation! Bolt! From the bow!
This ends here.
Komm, Trittluft jetzt. Yes.
A blade of moonlight.
Hui! Da ist keine Bronja mit dem Spiel. Schlimm genug.
You hold some academic value. Eternal melody.
So, jetzt geht's ab hier. Team wird doch wahrscheinlich gleich direkt wieder ulten. Kann er den Bruch nicht wegmachen. Mal sehen, wie gut das funktioniert. Ob das jetzt schon geht. Level 16. Drauf. Nochmal drauf.
All will be revealed.
Und dann schon weg.
In lunar flame.
Ui, 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 ui.
A pilot spirit never.
Sehr brutal sind die. Der ist wirklich lange gebrochen. Jetzt. Ne? Kann er nicht. Der ist weg. Muss ich direkt voll machen.
You hold some academic value. Pay attention.
Jetzt sterben jetzt.
Stay the course.
Nicht gucken. Schießen. Auf dich, Gipper. Sag es ja nicht. Oh, oh, oh. Geht überlebt nicht mehr. Ach, scheiße. Oh, ein Mist.
I'm still needed. I hope you're prepared. In the name of
Oh,
Landa.
ich glaube, wir können das sogar alleine schaffen, aber es war nicht so geplant. Noch Safe-Style Heiler mitnehmen können, aber ich wollte ja Damage. Die ganzen Debuffs da. Ekelhaft, ekelhaft. War auch schon wieder fast voll und leider nicht geklappt. Werden die Leute nicht killen, oder? Den ganzen Attacken. Komm, du überlebst jetzt. Ja, jetzt ist es weg. Hey, ich soll es vielleicht ohne Gepard probieren. Hey. Dann immer noch eine andere Methode, die mir so einfällt. Auch wenn Jingliu echt Porno und Damage rausgehauen hat. Wird er dann wohl tun. Ja, aber dann nehme ich ihn mit. Hey, Gepard. Eine Blonde gegen die andere Blonde ausgedrückt. So.
Let's wait and see.
Mehr braucht man nicht. vorstellen.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Ja. Immer gleich so brutal sein müssen.
What do we have here? You'll do.
A pilot spirit never dies.
Allow me to see you off.
Müssten das Schild jetzt eigentlich ratzfatz wegbrechen. Oh ja.
There's more to life than drawing breath. Pay attention.
This is it.
Bild weg hier.
Pity, you chose it.
So, noch einmal. So. Auf ihn.
Awaken human scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
A picture of grace and elegance. Eternal melody.
Auf sie.
So,
jetzt bist du dran.
Heaven Surge. Celestial Dragon.
Oh, 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 oh. Er ist einfach unwiderstehlich brutal.
You hold some and you'll do. Every petal in life
So,
will be swept
der
away
Bruch bleibt jetzt.
by the wind of time.
Höchste Stufe. Oh, lass ihn leben.
Receive divinity.
So this is the warmth of life.
Eternal sleep is
The dead will return.
that which is seized must be repaid.
The wind
Fall
is
dich voll,
rising.
Alter.
Cloud kites formation. Boom! From the bow.
Allow me to see you off.
So, jetzt ihr. Volle Kanone drauf. Oh.
Destroy the space station.
So weit war ich schon zweimal. Vergessen, wie oft ich das gemacht habe.
There's more to life than drawing breath. Pay attention.
To the clouds.
Au. Ah, lass ihn noch. Nein. Au, 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 au. Erst bitte überleben jetzt.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Do not fret.
Eternal sleep is not
The dead will return.
receive
Oh.
divinity.
So this is the warmth of life.
Keine Ult, aber jetzt Ult.
Awaken human scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
You hold some academic. You'll do.
Nothing major.
Das heilt damit, warum auch immer. Dumme ist noch da.
Abyss flower, bloom.
So this is the
Ich
warmth
hoffe, er
of life.
überlebt.
I wish not to use the strength.
Uiuiui. Oh je. Ah, noch Glück gehabt.
Pay attention. Every petal in life will be swept away.
Da sind 3 vor mir, ne? Ich hoffe, die GS
by the wind of time.
Ja, nur Glück. Ah, gut. Ach Mann, muss ich doch Gepard mitschleppen, das nervt. Ja, ich muss ihn mitschleppen. Ah, ein Buff weniger. Na gut. Die lasse ich aber auf jeden Fall drin. Ah. Like this.
Let's wait and see.
I'm with you.
Bin ich noch nicht gleich.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Eigentlich Gepard angreifen, aber irgendwie greift trotzdem die anderen an.
You'll do.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
Oh, ist eingefroren. Gut. Rauf.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise!
War schon sehr viel weniger Damage, als wenn Yukong mit
There's more to life than drawing breath. Pay attention.
Das bricht sehr viel weg.
I sense a storm.
Time to settle your accounts. Receive divinity.
You'll do.
You will know justice. In the name of Landau, years of cold, hardens the will. We shall never fall!
All things are as one. Every petal in life will be swept away by the wind of time.
Ja, Mutter will man noch machen. Ja, mehr GS-Rest. So,
Eternal sleep is not the dead will return.
Welche Verlängerung?
I hope you're prepared.
Komm, Nummer 1 werden. Schade.
Nothing major. I wish not to use the strength.
Jetzt kommt Ult. Doch keine Ult. Und nicht voll.
You hold some. Pay attention.
Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Allow me to see you off. Of this flower, bloom.
Blume steht.
That which is seized must be repaid.
You will know justice.
Ach Gott. Keine Punkte.
Sense a storm. Heaven's Surge.
Oh.
Celestial dragon.
Definitiv. Voll. Voll. Lass mich ulten.
Years of cold hardens the wind. We shall never fall.
Eternal melody.
I wish not to use this strength.
This ends here.
Pity, you chose the wrong one. Eternal sleep is
The dead will return.
There's more to life than drawing breath. Pay attention.
Destroy the space station.
Ich bin dran.
The die is cast.
So. 6-mal Attacke. Oh Gott. Überlebt keiner, oder wie? Oh, I love you.
So this is the warmth of life. Every petal in life's will be swept away by the wind of time.
Tank us, please. Oh, come.
The name of Landau. Years of cold hardens the wind. We shall never fall.
Und du, stark, die sie auch noch heilen jetzt. Nicht!
Sense a storm.
Scheiß Kuno. Weg mit diesem Schild.
Awaken, human scale. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
You hold some, you'll do.
Allow me to see you off.
Pay attention.
Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
This ends here.
Ja, 2 oder 3 Phasen. So.
Abyss flower, bloom.
So this is the warmth of life.
That which is seized must be
Vanilla ist
repaid.
mein Kopf.
The dead will return.
There's more to life than drawing breath. Eternal melody.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
You have my gratitude.
So.
In the name of Landau, years of cold hardens the wind. We shall never fall.
You'll do. be swept away by the wind of time.
Awaken, Lumen Scales. Delve, hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Is that all?
Pay attention.
Fertig. Traurig noch? Ja, ich mach's
Name
lieber.
of Landau. Years of cold. Hardens the will. We shall never
Besser, wenn
fall.
keiner.
The times have changed beyond recognition.
You'll do.
Nochmal hoch.
Allow me to see you.
Wieder brutal. Halten ruhig an. Jawohl, jetzt.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Zack.
Eternal sleep is the dead will return.
Schaff das ja.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Erstmal ein Heilmodus.
You hold some eternal melody.
So. Standardangriff.
The dawn passed.
So. Heil ihn, hopp. Oder auch nicht. Auch gut.
Awaken, Lumen Scales.
Wichtig, das Ding.
Delve, hidden moon.
Hält's nicht aus.
World-cleansing dragon.
Da stand 1%. Ach Gott, es gibt eine dritte Phase. Ich hab's geahnt. Das ist bestimmt super, super eklig. Liebes bisschen.
56 seconds. The creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished
keine
as if
dritte
it had
Phase.
never been born.
Schreck eingejagt für nichts.
The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over?
Scheinbar.
I need
Ja,
to get
es
some
ist
answers out
over.
of Rome.
Lotterobos. Ah, die steht jetzt da, wo sie die ganze Zeit stand. Wahrscheinlich keinen Millimeter vom Weg abbewegt hier. Ja, komm. Göttlichkeit für dich. Ein Schwein.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no
wenigstens
defending
hat's
what I've
begriffen.
done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the emanator. How should I have explained it to you? I'm not good at communicating with others.
Restrained
Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted. I do not have a life outside of research. People always think this price is unimaginable, but it seems rather acceptable to me. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me. I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love. That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off. If others mention me, after all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it. The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies, all will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime, just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yuqingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me? I find that difficult to answer. I thank you, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
Old friends, meet yet again.